All right, let's start, which is a great place to begin by asking you to give your name and what you do and why, where.
I'm Pete Short. I'm the Director of Security for Ball Aerospace in Boulder, Colorado. And
My name is Tony McDonald. I work for Boeing in Seal Beach, California. I'm an industrial security specialist and the JPAS account manager for the Boeing company.
All righty.
My name is Quentin Wilkes. I work for L3 Communications. I'm a corporate security manager. I am the JPAS training lead for the industry steering committee and the JPAS PM for industry.
My name is Charles Talley. I am the security manager, security director for Coastal Corporation in Huntsville, Alabama. In addition to that, I'm also the chapter chairperson for the local chapter for NCMS in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Diana Thornton. I'm Vice President of Security for Kinetic North America, and I have an office in McLean, Virginia, but I work at home in the Panhandle of Florida.
Good deal.
Tom Langer, Vice President of Security for BAE Systems, and I work in Arlington, Virginia.
Short, let me ask you to look at that, what we've seen, I guess, hopefully this meeting and what you take back and all of it had to be something that we collectively, that individually also, just everybody.
well, I think the great thing about NCMS National is the level of our customers and industry representatives.
It is because, that's one that was mentioned a while ago and I didn't, but that's exactly right.
So always being able to interface with agency heads and some of our collaborative peers is very positive for being a security professional.
Right, yeah, and I was about to say that too. So having said both of those, I guess you probably would agree that it looks like it's about time, or won't be all that long, but then what we have, and I guess really with the, like I said, everybody, and when I say everybody, again, I'm from Washington, so I mean, some.
What was the question again, Bob?
All right. Let me ask both of you to consider that, and I guess really coming here to Reno this year, and a note that's something that we have been developing over that time in a secure environment, and then what we know to be somewhat concrete. Give us some thoughts on that as a challenge, something that we have.
Quentin, why don't you answer that?
Yeah, Quinn.
Some of the challenges that we incur.
I think are going to be just that too. I think that's good. Well, one thing about the people that I have interviewed tonight, or asked them, like, then what we have, and then I guess really with the information that has been sought, it comes to my that what we aerobic here, and I guess really with security, has that become an issue, or is it? I really don't know.
Is security an issue? Security is always an issue.
Wow, that was good. But was that the question? Was that what I asked?
I'm not certain what the question was. Would you mind repeating it?
Bob?
No, go repeat the question if you could, please. I'm sorry.
So I'm saying in Herschel, when I say that, I can just call you Herschel, right?
I answered that.
Okay, good deal. Well, is that your name?
No, Charles.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. That's right. Larry, the one thing that I didn't ask the other people, and I want to ask you is this. You can be more like here, and I guess the security and everything else that goes with it. And when I say everything, I mean just that. Having said that, though, what would be in your own words, because I have to be honest, most of these are mine, sums up the nuance, the can't, and that what we have enough that we're all facing. Again, what we have, and then I guess from communication. There we go. What would be answered that what we have to consider to be here, and I guess really as a that we have throughout within the industry, and actually without too, if you take it that far. I'm in Washington, and what we have, and I guess really has that to what we've seen. Has it?
No.
Gonna have to take what we've seen in that. Now, Tom, if you say yes, you can go back to.
Sometimes, yeah, no doubt about it. And almost in all instances, as you well know.
What if any, and if not, how much?
What if any, how much?
I think I said that. Yeah, the thing is, that's a lot of people have said a lot.
I don't understand the question, Bob.
A lot of people, and when I say a lot, again, I'm from Washington, so some have said a lot. Oh, you're talking to me, though. Yeah, that's what I mean. I got through security, and I was thinking, wow. All right, we're talking with Shona. Shona, let me ask you, if you would, to give us and in your own words, some of the, then I guess really here, what they could take back, and also with this being in Reno, the chances of that what we have, then I guess really with interfacing and bypassing everybody, and from your experience.
Well, thank you, Dr. Payne. I've actually been to many NCMS national seminars, and they are such a wonderful opportunity on many levels. The thing I get most year after year is the interaction with colleagues. Some of them I have correspondence with through the years, some I only see at NCMS conferences. But the information we share is so invaluable. When I have a question, I have a nation full of people I can contact and say, what's your best practice? How would you handle this? And also in the seminar, beyond that networking capability, is all the wonderful classes we get the opportunity. This year there's an international track. There's an FSO 101 for those new people that are coming on board and coming into our industry. There's also an advanced program, which for people like me who've been in it for a while, there's always new changes to the regulations. It's fabulous, and this is the best way to get that information.
What? But the last thing that I want to say is it looks like I'm going to be brought on board as Director of Communication. What would we have in Lincoln that, what we have, and I guess really for everybody?
What? What did you say? I'm sorry.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yes. I have no idea. Now, let's get back to the job at hand. Charles, and I just feel like calling you Charles.
Okay, I like that.
Jim, the last thing, because we're almost out of tape, is to determine, if possible, and what we have, then I guess really has it. Does that sound familiar? I mean, or have you ever even heard that?
Which word? I'm sorry, I didn't catch heard what?
What we have, then I guess really is that to a nostrum. I mean, that's what I heard that this afternoon.
The notion
of the.
I'm missing something there. I'm sorry. The last part of your question. You heard something this afternoon, and that was the first time you heard it, and I didn't.
Were you there? Were you there too? Were you there? I mean, how did you know it was the first time?
Based on your statement that you made, and I apologize. I did not understand the last part of your statement.
I would think that somebody like you would never have to apologize for anything, Ed. I mean, it is just so, because besides my keen memory, I think that you be looking that you do what we have, but then I guess really is that to what we see, because I'm in charge of communication.
Right.
Does that make you feel more secure?
It does, but it makes me also wonder what's going on to the standpoint that there is something abyss about the communication that I'm missing.
Which means 2 negatives don't make a wrong, but 3 do.
Okay, 3 do.
Has it? Say yes, you can go back to the party.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me add that what we have then and wind down by asking both of y'all this, and that is, would y'all agree or would you disagree that it looks like the time then what we have then I guess really throughout the Senate?
Yes.
No.
Well, first of all, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a program called Candid Camera or Punked?
Oh, my God.
Now, I know you've heard of a program called America's Funniest Videos or Candid Camera.
Yes, I have. Don't tell me I'm on the American Funny Video and the camera. No.
It's just way too late if I did. All right, let's end this charade. Y'all know now that you don't know, but I am Mr. Doubletalk. I've been making no sense. Or does that come as a surprise?
Well, obviously you've been making no sense.
Right.
Yes.
Second time around, that kind of got.
Have y'all ever seen a program called Punked?
Yes, we have.
Did you ever dream one day that you'd be at a convention with about, 800 people seeing y'all answer questions from somebody who was making no sense whatsoever?
Not at all.
No, we didn't.
Not at all.
Do y'all feel better now?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I feel better that I didn't understand what you asked me and that I questioned it. I feel good about that.
Oh, yeah. Quentin, what's your excuse?
No excuse. No excuse.
Have a wonderful year, everybody.
Thank you.
Good deal.